Hello, hello, hello out there. Divine Comedian here, coming at you with a reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Now, I was playing with my cards. See, I'm not lying. Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Sag. So I was playing with the cards. I shuffled the cards. I wanted to pick 3 cards. I'm just doing, something a little bit different, a little bit shorter reads. You may have seen me on TikTok, posting, picking cards, picking messages cards. So if you're here from TikTok, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, whatever you got to do. If I see you in there, I will definitely follow you. I will share your stuff, whatever. It's just mutual growth, guys. That's how it works. But I'm happy to be here. So welcome. So I shuffled the cards and I picked this card at random, which was the hierophant in reverse. And then the message cards were 1,000 lifetimes with you would never be enough, and finding out the truth crushed me. Somebody messed up. I'm just going to put it simple as that. I feel as if somebody in your life, Sagittarius, picked the wrong person, or if it wasn't a person, they picked the wrong path. And now they're realizing they found out the truth somehow, which we're going to find out how they found out. They found out the truth about you or about the situation somehow. And now it's like, I'm getting a feeling like I knew that you were the one that I was supposed to be with deep down inside, but I didn't believe it to be true. Almost as if it was like a too good to be true. Like, how you watch those movies and like the really popular girl falls in love with the geeky guy and he's just like, there's no way that would ever happen. And then it turns out there's like mutual feelings, right? But as we grow up in society, we're taught that things like that don't ever really work out. That's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. But just because what somebody looks like on the outside or their societal status doesn't change the way that they can feel about somebody, because it's on a soul level. So if you're lucky enough to meet somebody on a soul level who sees you for who you are and they want to be with you, then that's pretty amazing. Okay. So let me just finish what I was saying. I feel like it was that type of situation for you, Sagittarius, whoever this person was for you, because the Hierophant in reverse is somebody who's, has a problem conforming, somebody that doesn't really like to settle down. They don't like to follow the traditional rules of society, okay? So I feel as if that was, and this could be definitely somebody from your past because we have the 6 of Cups here, but I really feel like this is more along the lines of a childhood type of thing. That's why I brought up the movie like that, especially if you were born in the 80s and 90s. You would experience plenty of those types of movies. Pretty in Pink. Let's see what else. Spirit says Pretty in Pink is the prime example of that type of movie. Okay, but so let's not get veered off subject. This is my first video of the day. Excuse me. I've just had my coffee. I am ready to go. All right, so 6 of Cups, right? This person they're having, look at the illustration on this picture, first of all. You see a little boy with his puppy, right? And then you see an older man with a grown dog. Now, this could be the same dog or it could be a different dog. This could be somebody, to me, this looks like this is somebody who not only treasures the things that they have, they consider the things in their life, the things that make them happy, to be a gift. But this is also like a man's best friend type of story. I feel as if the person that you were dealing with, Sagittarius, it's more along the lines of they put their love and trust in the things that they have or the things that are loyal to them, and not so much necessarily people or things that they can't see. So they may also have a problem with religion. They may have a problem with spirituality. Maybe you're, a very spiritual person, but it's more along the lines of, I'm cool. I'll just hang out with my animals, with my dog. I'm good. Like that I can trust. I can trust an animal. I can at least trust that. So I feel like it definitely has to do with a little bit of childhood wounding. Maybe somebody that they loved a long time ago abandoned them or left them or something, and it that's just not the way it's supposed to be. So that person's kind of stuck with those feelings, okay? 1,000 lifetimes with you would never be enough. And coincidentally, we get the Death card. Okay, the Death card is not a negative card. My cat is going crazy out there. Yin Yang. All right, I don't think he broke anything important. Sorry. Death and rebirth. Okay, Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be a Scorpio. All right, death and rebirth. All right, this is like, death always brings new beginnings. What's the matter with you, huh? What? 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 What's the matter? No, you're not jumping up on this table. There's no room for you. I'm sorry. Nope. He's a very hilarious cat. He's been hyperactive like for the past 2 days. Death and rebirth. Okay. So this is a person who is trying to find a way to reinvent themselves. They're possibly trying to kill off the old person, the old persona that they used to have, okay? Because they're saying 1,000 lifetimes would never be enough. 1,000 lifetimes with you would never be enough. I feel as if this person is very sorry for finding out the truth. And they feel as if spending 1,000 lifetimes with you would not be enough to make up for the mistake that they made. Now let's find out what that mistake was, because I'm curious. Okay, so 1,000 lifetimes would never be enough. Death and rebirth, spirit, please and thank you. Clarify that for us. Thank you. Four of Wands. All right, so we have the Four of Wands. Okay, oh, and we also have the Emperor. And we also have this, the Nine of Wands. So that's where that energy is coming from, of defensiveness, feeling the need to be guarded. The paired, also with the Emperor, okay? This is a my way or the highway type of energy, okay? But the Emperor is also, somebody that rules over a kingdom. This what I'm saying, this could very well be like a confirmed bachelor. This could be somebody who's a business owner, very good looking, or just like a boss that everyone just sees as, okay, this is a single, solid, stable guy. And he's very defensive and guarded towards women. That doesn't mean that he doesn't have women. It just means that he doesn't marry any of them, because we have the Four of Wands. I think he's changing his mind about marriage, because the Four of Wands is about celebrations, it's about commitment, it's about community, it's about a lot of things. So I think he's changing his mind about this, okay? I'm saying he because I just feel a very masculine energy, especially with the Emperor. Nine of Wands, what happened with this person? Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, tell us about this Emperor. Nine of Wands. Or you could read it another way, that this person is being very defensive and very guarded because of the community in which he resides in. Okay, but if that was in the reverse, I would say more of that. But I would think that this is the truth. Here's that truth. So now we know who gave. Finding out the truth crushed me. Now we know who gave, because the hierophant is also symbolic of a religious figure. Okay. They could have not been listening to their spirit guides. They could not have been following their spiritual path as an emperor and denying that, knowing since childhood that they had to do a very specific purpose on this planet. Or maybe, when they were younger, they were religious, but they kind of strayed away from that. When you stray away from that, you stop. Eventually, the voice of God, your intuition, your spirit guides get quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter until, boom, they're back again. They're like, all right, you got this? No problem. Until they needed to step in, finding out the truth. Because they were so guarded and defensive towards the truth, Sagittarius, that the divine was the only one that could come in and say, here's the truth. I want to know what the truth is in this situation. Spirit says, pull from this deck. No problem. Can you give us something? What was the energy behind this truth? Now, this is not going to be the exact wording, but at least we can get along the lines and let spirit kind of guide the rest. I lost myself for a little while. Bottom of the deck, I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay, so this situation calls for forgiveness. And then I replay our conversations over and over. This situation calls for forgiveness. Finding out the truth crushed me. I lost myself for a little while. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay. Because this is an emperor, I wouldn't be surprised if the empress came out. Okay. The empress and the emperor go together. I kind of get the feeling that the empresses may or may not come out on the table, because the empress is probably off living their path, living their truth. And the emperor is now just finding out the truth about the connection that they had with this person, and now they're trying to change. Okay. What is the energy behind this truth? What is the truth here? The truth has always been buried deep in their minds. You know, if you look at this illustration, you know, you see the stairs, you know, going down, 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 buried very deep, deep, deep in their mind. Okay, like the way to solve a problem, because behind this, if you could see it, I don't know if you can, but if you see that, if you look really, there's like a really complicated math problem. Every time I look at these cards, I always find something different. There's a very, like, not complicated math problem, but there's a math problem, some science things up there on the walls, just some things that, you know, that some people would look at right away and be like, like, I can't figure that out. But the knowledge to be able to figure something like that out is buried deep within your mind. And the truth is the same thing. I don't feel as if this emperor here was following their intuition. They weren't listening. Okay, now I stopped. Seven of Swords in reverse, paired with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So this person got caught doing something. They may have gotten caught juggling, Page of Pentacles. Whatever they got caught doing caused them trouble. Okay. It was very childish behavior, because it's a page here. Okay. It was very childish, but they're looking to make amends after this. So that's what they're saying. I hope you can forgive me one day for my childish, foolish behavior, because the Seven of Swords in the upright position is representative of somebody who's very sneaky. But it's swords, so it's minds. This person doesn't necessarily mean that they were sneaking around, they were having an affair, they were doing whatever. Doesn't necessarily mean that. It could mean that they were very sneaky with their thoughts. Oh, let me make this person think this way, but I really feel this way, because I don't see any cups on the table. So we haven't even scratched the surface of emotions, because they've been guarded. And Spirit came in and was like, here's the truth, bro. Because I can feel your emotions. I made you. I know how you're supposed to feel. I know your feelings. I know your heart. I made you. I made you. I created you. Here's the truth. This is why you're suffering. This is why you're in pain. You're welcome. Now deal with it and fix it. Okay? All right. Let's keep going. So the Emperor. How does this Emperor feel about Sagittarius? How is this Emperor feeling about Sagittarius? King of Pentacles. Now, congratulations, Sagittarius. You found yourself one hell of a fine-ass man. If you have the Emperor with the King of Pentacles, this is a guy that wants to seriously... And here, look at it again. Look at this card again. What did we start with? We started with the Six of Cups. Okay, I'm hearing... Started from the bottom, now we're here. This is a person... Here we have an older man sitting comfortable in his house with his dog, okay, who's grown, who's matured, who's made good investments, who wants to have, the King of Pentacles is usually the person that wants to have that Ten of Pentacles life. They want to have a family. They want to have children. If it doesn't necessarily have to mean children. It doesn't have to. It could just mean that they want that traditional life. They want to make a good investment. They want to be wise. They want to be responsible. They want to be a good pillar of the community. So whatever it was, I mean, I'm hearing, I don't want to be a player no more by Big Pun. Is that who sings it? Yeah, Big Pun. I don't want to be a player anymore. But being a player doesn't necessarily mean cheating. But it could be, because we had the Seven of Swords out here. but it's in reverse. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you had to catch them, Sagittarius. It could just be, this is just the way, you know, maybe God came down and was like, listen, I saw what you did. I saw you. Anyway, any more messages of how this Emperor, King of Pentacles is feeling about Sagittarius? Then we're going to move on to see how Sagittarius is feeling about this Emperor. Three of Wands. They're looking out, waiting for those ships to sail in. I'm telling you. They've made a decision. They're moving towards something. What are they moving towards? Judgment in reverse. Yeah. Well. They're hoping that you're not going to judge them. They're hoping that you're not going to, you know, when they come towards you, you're not going to be like, oh God, here comes old player Scotty from down the street. Jesus. You know, because sometimes when people, like when you catch somebody doing something or something is revealed about something, the truth, you know, about somebody, maybe somebody came along and was like, oh, hey, you know, by the way, this guy or girl that you used to like, you know, got caught by their ex sleeping with like all these people or stealing or doing whatever, the most horrible thing. And you're like, oh, wow, ew, really? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me. Like, I just dodged a giant bullet. I feel like this could be one of those situations where maybe, and especially if you're in a twin flame union here. I haven't seen the Empress out here yet, so it's not been confirmed, but especially if you're in a twin flame union where there's a karmic and the karmic knew you and they said awful things about your person, about this Emperor. And they know about it. And they're hoping that when they come towards you, that you're not like, oh, hey, like, I heard this about you. Like, no, like, I don't want that. I don't want that. Because this person, they're finding out the truth. Okay. So how is Sagittarius feeling about this Emperor? Show me Sagittarius' energy towards this Emperor. Here you are, Sag. It's got 3 cards, 8 of Cups. Well, and then 2 of Wands. And the Hermit, and then here goes the goddamn 10 of Pentacles right there. All right, so at first you're going to be a little bit guarded, okay, with the four of Swords. Okay, I feel like you've slept on this. You know, you've been mending, but now you're done mending. Like, whatever broken heart you had from this situation, take it as it resonates. Everybody's situation is different. I'm not even going to try. What? All right. 4 of Swords. Can you clarify that? Why is the 4 of Swords in reverse? Ten of Swords. Whatever this situation was, whatever happened between the two of you, it was enough to freaking kill you. You could not rest. You got no rest, no peace. Whatever this was a very painful ending. But you see, I like the illustration on this card as opposed to the traditional 10 of Swords, because this is birds and this is a person standing out there alone with nothing around, no water, no nothing. Just out there on the beach looking out at the sunrise. Like, this situation killed me. It took me down. It hurt me. It did all of that to you, Sag. But when you got back up, you got right back on that wheel of fortune. And you learned to walk away. Because you see this person here on the beach here, this is the same person. You suffered during the day, and at night you learned to walk away, is what I'm hearing. You learned to walk away, walking towards this sun that's here, to keep moving, to let things go. You left it. I wish this card hadn't been destroyed. I actually might order another deck because I really can't stand the fact, because the cards got stuck together and this little white thing is here. Within this cup here is all of the things that this person here, you Sag, okay, these are all the things that hurt you, that you wrote down on a piece of paper or maybe picked up in a pile of sand. You lit it on fire and you walked away from it. Like in that scene when Stella got her groove back, where she took all the stuff in the house that belonged to her cheating ass husband, put it in the car, lit it on fire, gave 2 snaps above her head and walked right into the house and was like, F you. That's this energy here. Walking towards a new horizon, a new day, a new dawn has come. And Sagittarius has luck on their side. You are at the top of the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius. 2 of Wands. Where am I going to go? Look at this. I want to go. I have the globe here. I've got a car. I've got a map. I've got everything I need. You're dreaming. You're hoping. You're looking out at the window. Here's this big bursting orange sky out here. Where am I going? Trying to make a decision. Which path am I going to take? Where am I going? I have luck on my side. I left behind all my pain, all my past baggage. And here's Sagittarius in hermit mode. Getting the enlightenment, listening to your intuition, looking for spiritual guidance, the truth. Because this is what you want, Sag. 10 of Pentacles. You want the happy life, the happy home. You know, meeting somebody who is going to give to you as much as you give to them. You see these lanterns up above? And then the lantern that's here with this, while you were in hermit mode, you were manifesting this, Sag. You were manifesting this. And who better to give it to you than the King of Pentacles? But I feel as if there's a disconnect here. The 2 of you are not on the same page because this person is still like, I hope that you can forgive me one day. I lost myself for a little while. Is this person going to come back towards Sagittarius and make things right? Are they going to apologize? What's going to happen here? I want to know what the final outcome is. Because Sagi's ready to make a decision, a commitment on somebody. Huh. Ooh, yep. Knight of Cups, darling. This is the big apology card. This is the Knight of Cups. Even though they're showing up as the Emperor and they're showing up as the, they're showing up as, they're showing up as the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, but they're coming in as a Knight of Cups. So they may be, a little bit, Queen of Wands. They may be very, they're going to be very hopeful. They're going to be more along in the energy because we have the Star here with Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. They're going to give you anything that you want. They're going to be like, I'm so sorry. They're going to talk to you. They're going to romance you. They're going to give you flowers. They're going to give you gifts. They're going to show you that the magic is in the palm of their hands to fix things. Okay, but this is Sagittarius right here, energy, Queen of Wands. Okay, so you're probably dealing with another fire sign. Okay, but the hope here, there's hope here. The Star is here. There's hope here. This is wish fulfillment. This is wish fulfillment for you, Sagittarius. That this person come in with the flowers, with the apology, with the, when you look at this, it's kind of like, they're hoping. See, they're waiting for you. Because we have this love letter here that's down at the bottom. We have this cup here. We have this picnic basket. We got the beautiful horse in the background and this amazingly gorgeous guy sitting there on the stool, waiting for you to come galloping towards him, Sagittarius. Oh, let's get some messages of love out here. Ooh, bottom of the deck. Everything you've ever said to me, I've taken to heart. So, and that's why I replay our conversations over and over. Okay. What else, Spirit? I've never cared so deeply for someone before. Well, I would believe that if the King of Cups were out here. But I'm not going to be too picky. Because the Emperor is actually all 4 kings in one. So the King of Cups is in there somewhere. Even though they're showing up as the Knight of Cups. What else? But who am I? Just a Sagittarius. I still have so much to accomplish before I can be what you deserve. Right. Okay. All right. I still have much to accomplish before I can be what you deserve. So somebody is still feeling a little bit like you're dealing with a Queen of Wands. You're dealing with a Sagittarius. Like, Okay. You are my rose. Wow. Okay. So there's lots of roses out here, especially with that Knight of Cups cards. But I still have so much to accomplish before I can be what you deserve. So for some of you, this means that this person that you're dealing with, especially since they're showing up as a Knight of Cups when they're coming towards you, eventually they will move and mature into being the Emperor. So they still may have some things to fix. Or for a large majority of you, this person could be still young. I'm going to be 41 in a couple of days. I just aged myself, but I don't care. 41 and beautiful, whatever. Some of you could be 20 years old and meet this person and just know that this is the one. And then they have to grow and mature and make investments and stuff like this. But listen, when you find a good partner, you could do it together. They just may not see you as an empress yet. Or maybe they know that you are. Never underestimate a book by its cover, darling. You are my favorite work of art. This is very romantic. Can you handle all my scars? Now, that's important. So if this is for the other half of you who are dealing with someone who's older, who's had some footwork on them, can you handle all my scars? They're not talking about physical scars, although they could be. This person, like I said before, has been hurt before. Childhood wounding. They could have had a romance in their childhood or in their teenage years that took them through it, that left them scarred. That's why Spirit was pointing out to those 80s, 90s movies where, I've been in love with you since elementary school, and they're so deeply hurt and so deeply attached, then have to sit there and watch someone, go off with the high school jock that doesn't really care about them. And then years later, they reunite together. You know what I mean? And then they say, I've had feelings for you for such a long time, and that person's love kind of heals them. That's this type of situation. Of course, it's not always as magical and as direct as Hollywood would like to make it out to be, but in this situation, that's what this is. Somebody was hurt deeply by something. Whew. What would Sagittarius like to say to this person? What does Saggy have to say? I want to create with you. You're my favorite work of art. I want to create with you. This is a match. I want to give you the world. Ooh, Sagittarius. That's quite a birthday present. That's quite a gift. Wow, Saggy. Ooh, okay. I want you by my side. See, that's the thing. Can you handle my scars? I still have so much to accomplish before I could be what you deserve. But I want to create. This is why Queen of Wands. This is what you're going to say to this person, Sagittarius. This is what you're going to say to them. You're going to be like, listen, I understand. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the picnic. You're not walking away from me again. I want to create with you. I want to build with you. That's how you get that 10 of Pentacles, dummy. Hello. Right? I want to give you the world. I want you by my side. You are my secret passion. I don't think you've ever told this person. You're like my long lost best friend. Like, it's almost as if like you're this puppy that this person loved, that trust, that loyalty, that warmth. Okay? You're like that puppy to this person. But it was just never said. But finding out the truth about who you are to them and digging deep and discovering, that familiar feeling that I felt when I met Sagittarius. Now I recognize this as love. This was love. This is how I could give back love to something that gave me love unconditionally, like representing the puppy. You know what I mean? Oh, this is sweet. I didn't fall in love with you because I've always loved you and always will. So this is probably like a past life connection, or just a connection that was written in the stars because the star was out here. This is very beautiful. Please leave it in the comments if this is resonating with you. I want to know more about this. But I'm going to pray that these two people find their way to each other, because I feel as if it's, somebody is definitely going to make their move towards you, Sagittarius. When, I'm not exactly sure when that's going to happen. But just know that, when this person is coming towards you, it's taking a lot of energy. It's taking a lot of, balls. Because whatever they did, You know, it may not have been something that they did to you. It could just be the way that they were acting. You know, now I'm hearing that song again. I don't want to be a player no more, right? I'm not a player. I just fuss a lot or whatever. Maybe this person likes sex. I mean, who knows? You know, it could just be that. Or maybe they feel like, you know, sex is how to get someone to love them. I mean, there could be all different types of situations. But either way, hear this person out. Hear what they have to say. This is how strongly how you feel about them. Cross watchers, if you're watching for a Sagittarius, that particular Sagittarius that you're thinking about wants you too. So set up that picnic, get the flowers, and have a conversation and talk to this person, okay? Because Sagittarius wants to settle down with somebody. Sagittarius wants to build with someone. If you don't make a move, it's not going to be you. Cross watcher, okay? So thank you everyone for watching. If you'd like to book a personal private reading with me, you could do so. You can go to my website. All of that information will be detailed below in the description box, or you can email me, which will also be there also, because I know the website is a little weird. But yeah, go to my website. You can read all about me. I am a tarot card reader as well as a medium. So I do both types of readings, and my prices are extremely fair. I also do quick reads, you know, three cards, $20, pretty quick, you know, just I need an answer right now. Give me an answer right now. I got you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm the Divine Comedian. See you next time. Bye-bye.